This next generation of kids have a lot to fight against, especially the believers. Well, if you're new to this channel, I would like for you to hit the subscribe and the notification bell, of course. The content that we do is cartoons, comedy skits, mini movies, music, bringing folks into the kingdom, if you like that stuff. And also there's a secondary channel that mostly consists of music. I am tending and planning to upload stuff more frequently, but without further ado, let's get to it. Now, there is this thing on the internet, this new challenge called the Momo Challenge. I don't have a lot of information on there, but the information that I do know is that this demonic looking entity thing is on YouTube Kids, and I guess through via text, through emails, through phone calls, this thing is basically encouraging kids and giving them advices of how to kill themselves and kill their families and all this weird stuff. And this kind of reminds me of that Slender Man entity. A lot of people don't believe in the supernatural, but I believe it could be a possibility they making stuff up, or that is really an entity that people are hearing. Because in my job, I work with the developmentally disabled, where it's not only developmentally disabled, it's folks that just have mental how can I make this appropriate? Basically, symptoms where they're hearing voices and they take medicine for that, and they not acting. Look, the people that make this stuff, I understand this YouTube censorship thing is going all in, but I don't know if this Momo Challenge is an exception, or if they not catching it, or this is just some secret agenda to do some hypocritical, backwards thinking, two-faced stuff. Suicide and all that is not a thing to play with. There are people that's battling suicide, yet this thing is like condoning it. This next generation has a lot to fight against. You have the full-term abortions, you have these pedophiles, you got these psychopaths, you got sexual darkness and perversion taking over. And I'm not condemning these people, and I'm not coming off condescending. These people can come to the kingdom too. But at the same time, I'm still vigilant and need to protect myself against this stuff. I have a niece that I care for her. I care for her well-being. I don't want her to be exposed to this, but I can't control people's lives. And I'm going to speak against this stuff and tell it like it is. Demonic is demonic. And see, when it comes to people like me that's holding it down for the truth, I seem like I'm a hater, because I got like many people that are believers. And I'll probably say out of 2,000, there are probably a couple hundred that's really holding it down, because this overly motivation and overly encouraging and being optimistic and encouraging people to follow your dreams and all that is becoming out of balance. And it's like, when is it gonna be the time where we start doing our jobs, man? We're not called to lead them to a life of this world, because the life of this world is a life of unfulfillment. I'm not trying to be condescending. I'm trying just to do what I'm called to do, draw people to the kingdom, because I've experienced this tangible power from the Most High that changed my life, and he could do the same to you. And I'm not here to say who's not chosen, this, that, and the other. I can kind of figure out a little, but it's not me to decide who is not. But yeah, this next generation of kids have a lot to fight against, man. This world is changing before our eyes. It's becoming becoming a satanic Luciferian system. But that's it. That's the end of the blog. Next week is going to be like a mini skit about like phony religious prayers versus real spiritual prayers. And I know the title may come off a little generic, but the video, of course, gives a new perspective. And of course, I want you to watch everything. But yes, it brings a new perspective. It's about guy A, who comes off real high-minded and condescending, and it's kind of funny. And then guy B, who kind of don't have the knowledge, but his heart is at the right place, which will lead him to the right place. And then the week after that is this mini film called Protect Yourself. And basically the message to that is to not put your full trust in men, because we all trust people, and having your full-fledged trust in imperfect humans, we're going to fail you. But anyways, yeah, I just alluded to future videos, so new videos come out every Monday.